News contributor Joe Concha joins us now. Good morning, Joe. You know, as a journalist, Chris Cuomo pretty much broke every rule that he needed to go by to host a television show and talk about politics. Maybe he should have just a little bit of remorse, just a little bit.
Yeah, he was an anchor, right? That's what he called himself. He called himself a serious journalist, not an opinion host. He thought of himself as the next Walter Cronkite. And Chris Cuomo, Joey, as usual, makes his firing about helping his family. My first question is, defending your family from what, Chris? Your former governor brother, who was, what, credibly accused by multiple staffers of sexual harassment and misconduct, many of whom were 30, 35 years younger. And according to the District Attorney of New York, you allegedly played a role in smearing those accusers to save your brothers behind. Oh, is that helping your family? Chris Cuomo always leaves that part out in his pathetic attempts to make himself look like the good guy. This is the same person who faked his own COVID quarantine, by the way. But no matter, he's a Democratic activist who will likely end up back on the air, back on television, somewhere else sooner rather than later. And if that happens, I think what that will ultimately result in is very few people watching, because, you know, viewers know a phony when they see one. And this aspiring firefighter in Chris Cuomo is the textbook definition of that. Phony. So good luck, Chris, and you know, best of luck in terms of getting back on the air, because this is now the whole process of him doing that. He's got the podcast, television's next, and he'll get a second chance, but I have a feeling very few people will be watching, guys.
Joe, there was this MSNBC contributor did a big sit-down interview with DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. It lasted 45 minutes. He asked about 20 questions. Here's what a little bit of it sounded like.
Wonder, in your line of work, right? You have white supremacists and mass shootings, and what does a good day look like for you? For a very long time, we were telling people, if you see something, say something. But what if that saying something is a brother who's in chat rooms? If it's a nephew or an uncle who is involved in activities with militia groups? Are we at this point in America where we are on the verge of breaking something fundamental?
So only one question about the border, and it was about families who had been separated while being detained. Is there anything else going on with the DHS secretary that maybe should have come up during the conversation?
Ooh, I love Snarky Friday with Carly. This is great. We should call this a segment. We could get this sponsored, I have a feeling. Yeah, look, it's one of the biggest crises hitting this country, right? And it was created by this administration and Secretary Mayorkas. More than 4 million people entering this country illegally under this DHS chief. That's the projection now for Joe Biden's first 2 years. Fentanyl, other opioids entering this country primarily through Mexico at a record pace. It's now the #1 cause of death between those the ages of 18 and 49. Dozens of known terrorists entering this country through that border. And yet this correspondent, I can't believe he calls himself this, let's face it, this is an activist, can't be bothered to make those the 3 main topics of this interview. Again, the only word that comes to mind at this point is pathetic, guys. But let's end it on a happy note. You guys have a good weekend. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit warm around here, so if you want to come out to the pool, I got a pond too. Pond would be good for you. Let's make it a party, okay?
That's the perk of the suburbs,
Sounds
man.
like
You get the pool and the pond. Joe, have a good weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Natural spring. Thanks, guys. Take care.